Yo, what's up everybody? Today we're going to be doing some more of the Umineko playthrough, and yeah, today's actually going to be really quite interesting because, you know, we've seen one of the most fucking cool murders I think I've ever seen. I mean, my god, if you don't call the Halloween set of murders cool, then what is wrong with you? That was nuts yesterday, the day before yesterday. It really, really was. It was just something that firstly I was never expecting, and secondly it was just so weird. Genuinely. It was so creative, and it's just such an odd way of killing people, really. It's going to be interesting to see what the knock-on effects are going to be, and obviously, I don't know what's going to happen with Maria, for example. God, I wonder how she's going to be. Milady, please calm yourself. Oh, is it Jessica? Or is it Natsu? Yeah, we still don't know who the culprit is. Yeah, I wonder who the culprit is. And Beatrice-sama is an important and honoured guest of the Master. So what? Will she? Like, genuinely, will she? So what, if we grab her by the collar, she would definitely confess. Ah, if I can just look her in the eye, I'll know. But at the same time, she'll probably be able to say the same thing because she can literally read these people like they're fucking books. I'm not even joking. I'll see through her. A witch? Beatrice? Yeah, right. I'll expose her. Well, if she's going to do that with Battler, then yeah, it's going to go well. Because they're going to have the motivation of people who have, you know, they've tragically, I mean, my god, she has literally lost her parents. Of course she is going to have motivation for revenge. And Jessica never stopped moving. Oh, Gordon and Kanon chased after her, doing their best to convince her to stop, but Jessica never lent them in it. Oh yeah, understandable. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. Is she actually going up to the VIP room? Oh my god, I really wonder what's actually going to happen regarding this. Eventually, the witch's VIP room came into view. Yeah, the VIP room was always sealed and never used. No matter what kind of guest came, Kinzo wouldn't let them in there. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, that is actually really quite surprising. It just shows the total value that Kinzo actually feels to Beatrice. Yeah, and yet the servants were always made to clean this room so that it could be used at any time. Yeah, so he's just so convinced that Beatrice may, I don't know, may pop up sometime. So the servants had started calling this room the witch's VIP room, and after their second shapeless master. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I see that. Jessica knew about this too. Oh, that's interesting that she thinks, you know, it's just a really quite an attention whore, basically. And she couldn't forgive the arrogance of the one who called herself a witch by staying in that room. Oh my god, is she... The Golden Witch was just a fairy tale. Come on, a witch? Yeah. Yeah, understandable. I think she's both, to be honest, but at the same time, what if she isn't a witch and there's just some sort of really weird meaning to this? I don't know. To Jessica, she was nothing more or less than the murderer who had brutally killed her parents. Yeah, fair enough, yeah. Question her. Hear her pitiful excuses. Oh, you really think she's going to have excuses? She's going to laugh. And the only thing that I'm kind of scared about for Jessica is, firstly, her dying. Secondly, her being annoyed. Oh, God. Yeah, make her splatter in pain. Gasp in anguish. You really think Beatrice is going to be able to do that? Oh my god. No matter how hard she pretends to be a witch, I'll teach her that she's just a stinking sweaty... Oh my god. Wow. God, she's really going for it. As Jessica yelled with all of her strength, she hit the door to the VIP room. God, this is going to be awesome. Oh, I really wonder what Beatrice is going to do. She's probably going to... I feel like this is going to be, firstly, a really sad scene, and secondly, you know, Beatrice is going to get a lot here. Or maybe Jessica's going to die at the end of it. Who knows? Oh my god. Oh yeah, it's just like banging. It's just like when the police come into, I don't know, a criminal's house. They bang the door. It definitely wasn't a knock. That sound was the beating of her anger's hammer. Yeah, I love that analogy. Yeah. As if she was determined to break the door down if it wasn't opened. Yeah, open up, Beatrice. Come out. You hear me, right? Open up. There was interesting. There was no answer. Jessica grabbed the doorknob without any reservation, but she felt the resistance of the lock. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the lock is very, very well made. She's not going to be able to do anything to it, I don't think. She turned around to look at the two servants and spoke. The master's key will open this, right? Use it. Oh my. Oh no. Milady. Well, rude to the master, who doesn't even give a shit anyway, or, you know, well, he doesn't even know that Beatrice is in the house. That's the funny thing. And, or would it be rude to Jessica, who's to, you know, honor somebody who's just lost their parents? Yeah, although Gordon was flustered, he still tried to somehow calm Jessica's anger. Surprising. Oh my god, he's actually doing it. That really surprises me. After hanging his head silently for a while, Kanon pulled a master key from his jacket pocket. To be fair, I think that's the morally right thing to do. Kanon-san. Kanon-san. Are you sure? Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think it's a little bit ruder to kill somebody's parents and make fun of their corpses in the most horrible manner. Yeah, I think they really need to sort their priorities out. Yes, I'm fully aware it would be rude if she happens to be in there. At any rate. Fair. That's fair. If Beatrice had nothing to do with that incident, all she has to do is give us a satisfying explanation. That's right, exactly. Let me borrow that. Oh, right. Jessica snatched the master key from Kanon's hand and violently shoved it into the keyhole. Yeah, immediately there was a small sound and she felt the lock click. Oh my god. Yeah, funny that. Then without asking permission, she flung the door open. Right, this is going to be interesting. Beatrice. Yeah, we're right. That is a really good question. Is she actually here? Jessica rudely stepped into the room. Yeah, the witch wasn't anywhere to be seen. What? That bitch. She's not here. Yeah, where the hell did she go? That is a really good question. Yeah, she doesn't seem to be here. What? Jessica, thinking she might be hiding somewhere inside the room, peeked behind the curtains and under the bed, but she couldn't find anyone. That's really surprising. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she's here at the moment. However, there were definitely signs that the bed had been used. And though it was only a vague sense, the atmosphere in the room felt a little soft. It wasn't the hard atmosphere of a place normally devoid of... Oh, people, like the chapel. No, but the only thing is, could you argue that Beatrice isn't actually a person? She's not human. You could definitely tell that somebody had spent the night in this room. But she could not be seen. Yeah, that is weird. Or maybe... Wait, hang on a second. Use the ability of adding 2 and 2 together. She is there, but Jessica can't see her. Yeah. Yeah, that is interesting. That is really weird. They can sense the fact that people are there, and yet they can't do anything to actually find out whether they are there or not. Yeah, in reality, neither Jessica nor Gordar had met Beatrice. They had only been told by those who had met her that she looked like a double of the character in that portrait. Yeah, definitely, she looks identical. So they were doubtful about what her face really looked like. It's identical. Absolutely identical. However, Kanon alone had met her. Yeah, definitely. I wonder if Kanon's actually going to be able to see her. He understood what kind of being the witch was. What kind of personality she had. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's fair. So we knew that forcing their way in here and in search for her definitely wouldn't work out. She must be watching us bitterly flail about in vain from somewhere sneering at us. Yes, I think that's definitely the case. She's that kind of person. Because he was looking at things in that way, Kanon was the first to find it. The other two were concentrating on finding the shadow of a person so they didn't notice. Near a water jug on the side table, there was a single sheet of letter paper. Oh, what? On it was a short message, and nearby was a fountain pen, which had probably been used to write it. Oh, that is weird. I wonder what it's actually going to say. It's definitely something to them. I mean, you really think that Beatrice wouldn't foresee this? I don't know. She just seems like that kind of person, to be honest. She really does. Kanon had already come to understand the witch. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. After finding the corpses, they'd been overcome by rage and barged in here, only to find no one. Yeah, exactly. So of course the witch would mock them. You can't mock somebody unless they know they're being mocked. Yeah, that's fair actually. But you can mock somebody without them being knowing of it, and then obviously when they realise everything, every single bit of understanding in their head would have been changed. So in other words, that's what this must be. Yeah, definitely. I think that's likely. My lady. There's something written here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I really wonder what it is. Something written, what? Jessica dashed over and violently snatched the piece of paper away. She probably wasn't trying to be violent. Oh, yeah, she's just so stressed that she can't really help herself. Yeah, she just couldn't control her strength right now. What the? Don't fuck with me. As soon as she read the message, Jessica went into a wild rage. Crumpled the paper up and threw it. Jesus Christ. God. Oh my God. Then she grabbed a light stand by the bedside and violently swung it around, mercilessly hitting the walls and furniture with it. Jesus Christ. God, I don't... That's horrible, I mean. Yeah, it just really, really shows that, you know, so a normally really nice and good person, this is what rage does to somebody. It's horrible. I think the saddest thing is, it's not only the reaction herself, but it's the cause as well. I mean, God, it's horrible. God, the light bulbs all shattered at once, and the fragments were scattered across the room. God. Yeah, my God, I think it's a bit too late for that. Yeah, God, I really do wonder what's actually been written there. Maybe it's something that actually mocks her of, you know, the loss she's just had. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, you'll hurt yourself. Let go. Damn it, damn it. Oh my God. Oh, God, so, wait, hang on a second, is that letter saying, like, I'm here or something? No, I couldn't agree more. How could you do that to Mum and Dad? You think you stabbed me? Oh my God, she's smashing. I'll kill you, I'll kill you. I'll beat you to death just to show yourself. God. Told you to let go of me. Damn it. Fucking hell! She's definitely broken off their grip. This was written on the paper. Yeah, that is interesting. Do you think I'll be that senile just to sit around here waiting for you to come barging in? God, you're way too inelegant for this intellectual night. God, that's horrible. That is horrible. I can really, really see why that would totally increase her rage. I can only imagine what the parents who raised you to be such a moron must have looked like. God.
見たよ。本当にそっくりな間抜け面。
Jesus fucking Christ. How could you say this? Well, if you're devoid of empathy and you're a bloody psycho, then fair. Oh right, I saw them and they look just as moronic as you.
今お菓子の国でお腹いっぱい。
Jesus. Now their bellies are full in the land of... God! That's awful. Yeah, I don't disagree. It was the sort of thing that witch was right. It meant she'd predicted one of the children who'd lost their parents would come running in here. I know, it's really quite surprising that, you know, her logic is so correct. I mean, every single application of it here has been bang on. It's horrible. It really is. I mean, could you imagine what she could do with these powers if she used them for good? If she's hiding somewhere in this room, she must be rolling around. Yeah, she is ruffling. Yeah, the witch was that kind of person. She indulges in other people's misfortune. I see that. She sneered at people's misfortune, using it to stave off the boredom of 1,000. Exactly, yeah. Hand it over. Yeah. To be honest, I kind of get what Toshido's actually, what Gorda's actually saying. My god, what the fuck? I told you to let go. Oh god, this is horrible. What the fuck? Oh god, Gorda snatched away the light stand Jessica had been holding. After all, if she kept swinging it around, she might end up smashing it against something which could cause serious Agreed. I mean, obviously, oh god, it's so horrible. I mean, you can tell. This is just such a ridiculous panic attack that she's having at the moment. I mean, my god. Like, you can tell an injury or... Well, you can tell something is so bad when they're just so consumed with an emotion that they do not care about their surroundings whatsoever. I mean, my god. I don't blame her, though. Every single time I think about how awful this is, the same thought of, I do not blame her, comes to mind. Yeah, I mean, my god, if she literally has a light stand in her hand and she's smashing it, I mean, god. Yeah, she should let go. I don't disagree with that in the slightest. To Gordar's eyes, Jessica probably looked mad with rage, burning herself up with the flames of anger. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Oh, but Kanon's eyes saw it differently. Is it just more... Those are probably tears of sadness, hidden by rage. Yeah, so... When the light stand was taken from Jessica, when she started crying... Oh my... Oh, that's horrible. When she started crying on the floor, scratching at the carpet as though she was groveling. Jesus. God, I feel so bad. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, this could be a definite interpretation of somebody who is totally filled with rage, but yeah. Kanon was not surprised. Of course, she had lost her means of crying by lashing out in rage. Yeah, that happens sometimes. I see that. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, my god. Who gives a fuck about that? She's just lost her parents. You really think that, like, that would come into it? Considering that she was the daughter of the Ushinomiya head family, she was in a very shabby state. Yeah, I agree. She scratched at the carpet with her fingernails. God, ow. Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, she's just so upset that she will do anything to take her anger out, really. Yeah, Jessica cried very hard, because if she didn't, her rage would start building up again and swallow her. Understandable, yeah. So if she doesn't cry, she rages, and then obviously other people suffer as a result. Oh, God. Her suffering is bad enough, but other people as well. Physically, because of her suffering is horrible. But over and over again, she remembered that humility. Oh, that's even worse, though. I can only imagine what the parents who raised you... Oh, God. Who raised you to be such a moron must have looked like. I mean, this would be a horrible comment, but the fact that Beatrice has killed her parents and yet she's saying this, I mean... Yeah, understandable. That is such a disrespectful thing, but yeah, she doesn't care. It's horrible. Don't you call them morons? Yeah, I don't disagree. Both dad and mum were smart. No, she's brilliant. Unlike me, they were really smart. Don't you call them morons? Yeah. Yeah. Take it back. Take it back. Take what back? Alright, I saw them, and they look just... I saw them, and they look just as moronic as you. Now the bellies are full, and the land is... Oh, no. Yeah, my god! I don't really think she'd like that. I mean, yeah, getting a taste of her own medicine, that would be good. I kill her, kill her. Slice open her stomach and see how she likes it. Jesus. God, this is so awful. Oh, God. God, to make it even more unpleasant. Fucking hell. As Jessica cried and screamed, she triggered an asthma attack. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, yeah, the servants watching over her hurriedly ran up to her and rubbed her back, but that only provoked Jessica's... Oh, no. God, this is awful. Oh, yeah, I can see how that would... Yeah. So, yeah, if they just have the chance to stand around and look in grief, then why aren't they searching for her? Yeah, they should. I feel so bad. I mean, my God. Beatrice just treats humanity as if, you know, they're her playthings. Does she ever see how fucking wrong that is? Like, seriously. Look at what you've done to this poor girl. I mean, it's horrible. It really is. It's abysmal. God, I feel so fucking bad, like, genuinely. She does not deserve... None of them deserve this. But it's just, obviously... If you won't go, I will. God. And I'll kill him with my own hands. I'll slice open her stomach. That's... Oh, God, that's definitely idealistic thinking. God, is she rich? Don't touch... Oh, God. Oh, my God, she should really be careful. Yeah, she really needs an EpiPen. Jesus Christ. I hope she has one. Oh, God, this is the worst, though, because obviously, you know, if she doesn't keep this going, bad things could happen. I really... Oh, my God, actually get an EpiPen. But this is the worst thing. She's in such a horrible state. She's not in the rationality to actually find her EpiPen and, you know, inject herself with it. I mean, my God, though. God, Jessica got up unsteadily. God, yeah, and as her asthma continued, she went out into the hallway. Yeah, my lady, your medicine. Good. I know. Yeah, I'll call Dr. Nanjo. Goda-san. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, would you leave this to me? Oh, I really hope that Kanon sees... I mean, obviously, beforehand, we had, you know, the total sadness in Kanon because of the fact that he knows everything's going to be over, and yet, you know, he's just regretting. Unlike furniture, he is regretting. He's regretting his lack of humanity, and, you know, Jessica as well. The fact that he hadn't actually been able to fall in love with her and, you know, just spend time with her with a positive mindset, really. Kanon had noticed Gorda, who was vastly separated from her in age, probably couldn't sense the tears in Jessica's heart. Oh, tears. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Kanon, who had noticed, had to be the one who supported her. Kanon-san, are you sure? Agreed. Yeah, to be honest. The thing about something as horrible as this, I mean, obviously it's going to be so fucking sad when you begin it, but... Yeah, I suppose the more you let it out, the more the faster it'll go with it. Oh my god, I know. I know, she's only acting like a normal human being. I mean, having both of your parents die is bad enough, but having them die in, you know, a manner as horrible as that, I mean... Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Gorda also understood. And he knew that Jessica and Kanon had shared a vague relationship with each other. Yeah. So we understood everything and left it to Kanon. Very well. Oh, we went to Rosa. Oh my god, I really hope he can do something, because it's just so horrible seeing Jessica in a state like this. I mean, yeah. Being mocked by Beatrice as well. I mean, god, how bad can this get? He really needs to do his best. Yeah, leave it to me. Kanon's voice is frail, but he nodded firmly. Yeah, good one, yeah. After looking at his eyes, Gorda nodded firmly as well. Yeah, the total determination. Gorda was a veteran with many years behind him. He's seen a great number of people in his life. Yeah, so he knew the vigorous sparkle that could be found in the eyes of those who possessed self-control. Oh. Yeah, that's really lucky. Yeah, he had surely seen that in Kanon's eyes. So we would leave this to Kanon. Yeah, good one. When you think about it, maybe this is the first time Gorda had... I know! That is actually really quite surprising. But yeah, it's just, he sees self-control, he sees honesty, he sees discipline, and as a result he trusts him with a task that is really big, because obviously, you know, this is one of the worst times in her life. I mean, she could really go two ways. If Kanon obviously comforts her and helps her through this, obviously everything's going to be fine, but yeah, it could just lead down a path of sadness that just gets worse and worse. So obviously she is in the time where she needs help the most here. It is really quite surprising. Jessica. Oh, God. Oh, that's horrible. Jessica, still suffering from her asthma, seemed to be heading towards her room. Oh, yeah. Just cry and take it all out in there. I see her thinking. So she kept leaning against the wall. Yeah, exactly. She probably doesn't even have breath. Kanon followed her wordlessly. Yeah, if she had asked for a hand, he would have leapt forward and supported her. Yeah, but obviously he has to reach that hand out. But until Jessica did ask for that, he chose to hide himself, watching over her from a distance when he could come to rescue her at any time. Yeah. When people feel the hearts are about to explode from sadness and want to have someone by their sides, you can bet that 10 billion of them would want to turn around and find someone in the place Kanon master. Oh yeah, find somebody else to do it, don't do it yourself. Yeah, as he watched over Jessica from behind. There's a really quite funeral-like song that's playing at the moment. Like, I would expect to hear this at some sort of mourning ceremony. Oh, wait, I interpreted this wrong. Yeah, you can bet, like, anybody would want to have somebody as nice as Kanon to comfort them. Oh, God. The asthma attack had stolen all of her strength, and her thoughts had gotten hazy from the lack of oxygen. Jesus fucking Christ. Making it impossible to even stand up again. Fucking hell. But right then, Jessica didn't think... By the way, they really need to get that... they really need to get treatment for the asthma as soon as possible, because if they don't, brain damage. I heard that if you put your head in water for too long of a time and then you actually put it back up again, you could be at risk of brain damage because of the lack of oxygen when you've been under the water. Like, you've really got to be careful. She still hadn't been able to overcome the flames. Yeah, of course, I don't blame her at all. It's so understandable. Even if somebody had offered her a hand with good intentions, Jessica would have wanted to tear it off right then. She knew how unfair that would be. Yeah, fair enough, actually. Yeah, I really do wonder what's actually going to happen regarding her and Kanon. I wonder if she is actually going to accept his help. So she definitely wouldn't ask for help until she overcame the fiery anger burning inside. Jessica had probably lost the willpower to even call back. Yeah, understandable, yeah. But Kanon heard it. He definitely heard it. Kanon definitely heard that voice's call for help. One shared by miserable grievers the world round. Oh God, an endless scream that no one ever seems to hear. You never think you never think about other people. You just think about facing a conflict like as horrible as this on your own. You never think of telling anybody until... Yeah, it's interesting that she thinks, obviously, she will tell people and she will get help from people, but obviously, she wouldn't want to do it, yeah, if she tears off a hand because of, quite metaphorically, has a desire to tear off a hand because of how angry she is. They've intervened in the matters she wants to solve herself, so that results in her just getting totally angry and really making them regret their decision. Let's just say. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, that really is nice. Oh, it's so sad that... And it's just really quite interesting that, he's justifying the hearing of this weird call of grief. Oh, yeah, good. Kanon quietly knelt by Jessica's side and wordlessly offered her a shoulder. Though Jessica kept coughing painfully. Yeah, good one. She needs it. She really does. Though Jessica kept coughing painfully, she accepted it, unlocked the door to her room, and entered. This way. Yeah, good one. I'll prepare your medicine right away. Jesus fucking Christ, she can't even speak. God. Jessica often said that when her asthma got serious enough, it hurt so bad that... Jesus! It hurt so bad that it felt like she vomited up her entire stomach. God. Her face was pale and her gaze was... Yeah, that's awful! And yet the coughing continued. Yeah. Right. Oh my God, I know. Yeah, even though her sadness was probably even stronger. Yeah. There's a... Well, I suppose if we have less oxygen in your brain, then it's just so much harder to actually feel rational thoughts, because your brain's not getting the necessary components it needs, really. After having her sit on the bed, Kanon took a bronchodilator from a cute little basket on a nearby side table and handed it to her. She really needs to carry that with her more, by the way. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, and it would make sense to the fact that, she's probably been wait, how was this actually introduced to them? I can't remember. Oh yeah, they were in the lounge. Yeah, because obviously she just thought this was going to be another peaceful day at the family conference. She didn't really think she'd have a fucking asthma attack from her parents dying. I mean, my God, if you told somebody that their parents would be dying the night before, they actually died, they would just say, shut up. Like, they would never, ever accept it, and just because of the surreality of it, really. And the impossibility you would have thought it would be. Broncholator. Whenever this seemed to have happened, Kanon would take notice and secretly carry around the inhaler from the first aid kit in the servant room. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's really nice of him. You can so tell. I mean, the thing is, obviously, Kanon would have always... I wonder if this is him caring about Jessica, or if it's him just doing his duties as quote-unquote furniture. He scolded himself, as though wondering how he could call himself furniture after failing to bring it with him on a day like this. God. Yeah. Yeah, then you remember the day when he'd used that word and somehow betrayed Jessica's feelings. Somehow? It jarred Conon's heart. Yeah, but he felt it would be indiscreet to think about something like that, consider... Agreed, yeah, you can't think about yourself. Yeah, good one. And he locked it up inside the depths of his heart. Obviously, do not use the word furniture now. Fucking hell, that is the worst thing you could say. When she had held her medicine, Jessica's wild breathing calmed down bit by bit. Yeah, good one, yeah. And she was finally able to regain her composure. Yeah, thank God. Oh, yeah, that's understandable. Are you alright, milady? Alright. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'm all messed up over mum and dad. But after I cry a bit more, be alright. Yeah. That's awful. Yeah, I hope she deserves to be alright. She deserves none of this. Obviously she just deserves to have... Oh, yeah, Kanon regretted his poor choice. Oh, I know, yeah. Did he really say, are you alright to her? Yeah, to be fair, that's the worst thing to say. But at the same time, what else do you say? I mean, he probably really isn't used to this type of thing. I don't think he should blame himself that much. Was he really that clueless of the pain in his heart? What would he actually... Oh, God, yeah, just an inability to understand others. You can be totally human and yet have this inability to understand others. I don't agree. No, I couldn't disagree anymore. If he was actual furniture, he would just watch her. He wouldn't even look at her and care. But the only thing is, these intrusive thoughts, they're really not going to help. I'll be in the corridor. God damn, I'm actually really quite surprised that he isn't trying to talk to her or anything. Is it just because he's so discouraged at the thought of him being furniture? Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah. And if anything, that might actually be a better thing to do. You need to understand and really comfort somebody when in a time like this, but you can't be too intrusive, because if you are, then you are just fueling the problem. So I can understand his decision to do this. In fact, it might actually be a really quite good decision. Kanon understood that she still needed some time to cry alone. Yeah, definitely, I agree. He told her to call him at any time, bowed and tried to leave the room. He tried to. Oh, I wonder if she's actually going to say something. Do you need something? Oh, she really needs somebody. Jessica had spoken up as though she wanted him to stop. Yeah, so Kanon had stopped. If she asks it, yeah, good for you. I'll do anything I can to help her. Right now, I'll become even a cane or a chair. If it would help ease the pain in her heart, God. Oh, yeah, that is interesting. I mean, he has so much regret. Yeah, not a characteristic for quote-unquote furniture. I mean, my god. Yeah, it is quite awful that, you know, he's felt so bad for Jessica because of the wrong thing he's done, really. I wonder what she's actually going to say. Oh my god, yeah, for a while Jessica stared into Kanon's eyes. I think it's just she needs somebody there. It was as though her reason for stopping him was something she couldn't put into words. Oh, it's awkward. Oh, it's so sad seeing her. You know, that expression. For a while, they're just staring at each other. Oh my god. Jessica broke that silence with a small voice. I'm sorry. It's nothing. If you still want us, I want to be alone for a while. I won't let you be alone. Yeah. I think this is a nice time to do it. Oh, good one. Huh? I won't let you be alone. Yeah, so I'll be in the corridor. Please call for me. Yeah, I think it's so nice that, you know, she is totally being alerted of the fact that Kanon is really willing and he wants to help. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, for just an incident, it looked like some kind of hope had flitted into Jessica's eyes. Understandable, she's just lost her parents. But it was very faint and disappeared like the first snow on the surface of the river. Thanks. Oh god, let me just cry alone for just a bit. Yeah. Excuse me. Oh God, I really hope she feels better soon. Kanon bowed once again and closed the door. He thought those words of his would give her some courage. No, I felt as though they'd actually hurt her for some reason. Oh, oh no, these words are brilliant. Yeah, Jessica's thanking him, of course. Why? He didn't know. Surely that was because... No. It's so horrible that he is trying to change, but because he's had such a thought of him being, you know, furniture and being worthless, just planted into his head, really. He's never been able to differentiate between somebody who has worth, i.e. himself, and somebody without worth. That was why he couldn't grasp human sadness even... No, I mean... I don't think there was anything wrong with what he said. He's really grasping at straws here. Like, genuinely, there is nothing wrong with what he said. He's been such a kind person. Even if there was something wrong with what he was saying, at least he has had the decency to try. Real furniture wouldn't do that. They'd just say, "Are you alright?" and then they'd leave. They wouldn't have any affection. They wouldn't have the staring. You know, stuff like that. As Kanon repeatedly questioned himself, he walked down the corridor. He felt like the window at the corridor's end was calling to him. No. In the end, am I nothing more than furniture after all? Still pouring outside, a dark grey world. Even on days like this, Shannon would surely see the ocean and... Yeah, that is interesting. I don't think that would apply on this day, my god. But to my eyes, even if it cleared up, I would only see grey. Until I can understand the blue of the ocean. Be nothing but furniture imitating a person. He has such a corrupt view of what it means to be a person. you can be a person but not understand something like this. I mean, obviously that would ensure that you do see the beauty and you see the positivity of life, but that's all it assumes. It doesn't assume anything.
本当に女心のわからぬやつよ。
Okay, that was not what I was expecting. I mean, to be honest, I really think that... I think if Kanon 100% understood... So let's just assume that Kanon's a Higurashi character. Let's assume Kanon's Keiichi. Right, what would Keiichi do? Because Keiichi is, like, the best person for comforting somebody. To be fair, Kanon's not a motivational speaker. I mean, Keiichi is gonna be, like... If Higurashi was real, at the moment he'd probably be in his, like, 60s. He would be a protester for some sort of public rights. He'd be a climate change activist. Oh my god. I wouldn't be surprised if that would be the case. But anyway, yeah, he'd probably do a big motivational speech to Jessica about her, you know, awful thing and try to make her feel better as a result. But no, what he would also do, he would show extreme feelings of valuation. I think Kanon could have actually done a little bit more, but at the same time, he's never really had this opportunity before. He's never had a chance to understand. If you're just thrown into the deep end, you're not going to succeed, really. You really don't understand a woman's heart, do you? Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, that could be seen as really... It could be seen as really good or really bad. It could be seen as, you know, the feeling of Jessica really, really wanting somebody and always having somebody there. Or... No, actually, I agree with Beatrice, because now it's up to Jessica to search for Kanon and to get Kanon back. It's not... So she actually has to come to terms with it herself and find out that she wants help. No, she should be forced to have somebody by her side that would help. I think that would be the case. You really don't understand a woman's heart, do you? At times like that, you ought to silently remain by her side. That's why you're a bitch. That's why you're finisher. I.e. to Beatrice. You. There shouldn't have been any traces of human life in this code. I know, it's so weird. Yeah. Oh, that is even weirder, that there are no traces, even by the air. It had been an empty corridor filled with frigid air. But those scoffing words approached Kanon from behind. Yeah. When he turned around, he saw that witch. Yeah. That witch who hadn't shown herself when Jessica was... I know! Yeah. Who would... when Jessica had searched her for her with a rage bordering on that. No, I don't even disagree with that. That's the funny thing. Yeah, and who had left that sneering letter to Toy. I agree, that's such a good way to describe it. There are 3 ways to hurt a woman. Let me teach you them. Right, okay. One is to hurt them with a blade. Another is to hurt them in their heart. The last way is the most difficult and most effective way of hurting them. Oh God, and yet it can hurt them without you even realizing it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah! No, I know. Fair enough. How can I know? I don't even want to know. Of course he's going to say. To betray their expectations. Oh. No living being is more of a dreamer than a woman. They end up making dreams all on their own and end up hurting their own selves. Just a man like you hurts women the most. God, you couldn't understand. Yeah, I do find out. That's horrible what she's saying. I mean, she really is just rubbing it in. How fucking much Kanon has actually done a really bad act to Jessica. But I think it's interesting what is actually being said here. It's basically saying, like, Jessica's obviously expected Kanon to be at her side and to be of reassurance. I mean, maybe she hasn't actually thought that directly, but that's what she wants in her heart, I suppose. Yeah, Kanon hasn't actually done that, and as a result, you know, Beatrice thinks that he has actually betrayed her expectations. That is interesting. Got hurt him with a blade. Yeah, it can hurt them without even realizing it, though. I agree.
God.
After all your furniture. Yeah, fair! I have no intention of playing along with your nonsense and bullying. I know. Couldn't agree more. Did you only appear to sneer at me? Don't be so full of yourself, furniture. So what are you doing now? Bullying? Well, that's not sneering. God, she is so horrible.
しかし、そなたも一人ではそれに値しなくても、二人揃えば十分に足りる。
What? Still, though you may not be worth my time on your own, if the two of you are gathered. Don't tell me that she's going to offer them as the second sacrifices. Yeah, that is interesting. The pleasure that comes from laughing at the face of young couples never tires me. Yeah, so she's probably going to try to destroy it. What did you say? You don't mean the lady is gonna be. Oh my god. Right. What? Oh my god. I need two who are close for the sacrifices of the second twilight. Why is she telling this? To her? To him even? Oh god, maybe this is going to motivate his suicide. Oh no. The two of you truly are convenient. But wait. Don't misunderstand. Milady and I. That's only what you're... well, no, it's true. Don't have that kind of relationship. Yeah, I agree. We can't become the sacrifices for the second twilight. That's why you hurt Jessica. Jesus Christ. I mean, that is actually fair enough. Yeah, I think Jessica definitely wanted to have a really quite close relationship with Kanon. And it would really be the best person to have a relationship with. I mean, my god, you literally see them every single day. Well, that could be a bad thing very quickly, but okay. Still. Then there should be no problem. If you won't admit you have feelings for Jessica, I can accept that. What? Oh my god, but I will kill her! Yeah. Now you're going to see Kanon's feelings play out. You idiot. Isn't it obvious? What the fuck is that expression? Jesus fucking Christ. It would be fun to kill her and see your face twist in pain. What? That is so horrible. Why is that expression so fucking psychopathic? Jesus! Yeah, that's the horrible thing. Following the rules of the ceremony, 13 people will be sacrificed on my way. When's her being sacrificed? That would be funny.
それ以上殺してはならないとの決まりはない。
Yeah, of course she would think of doing so. There's no rule that I can't kill
わらわ
them.
が楽しければ幾人でも殺す。
Oh my god, if it amuses me, I can kill any number of people.
だから殺す。
So I will.
わらわを思いっきり笑わせてみせろよ。カグ、カノン。
Let me laugh as hard as I can. Kanon the furniture. Oh my god! No, 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 no. No! Don't tell me she's actually been killed! At that time, Kanon definitely heard Jessica scream. Oh shit. Ooh, this is an interesting thing. Tension. Definite tension. Oh, I like this. I can already tell that this is good. Oh yeah, this is good. Jesus fucking Christ. How are you meant to win to a person as demented as this? I'm not even joking. This is insane. Oh my god, what is happening here? Oh, when he blinked and looked down the corridor, the witch who had supposedly been there so nonchalantly just a second ago was gone. So how the fuck has she actually screamed? Oh no! No! Run to her fucking room! At that moment, he was just standing there all alone in the corridor doing nothing, and the person he wanted to protect was asking for help from far away in the direction. I mean, obviously Beatrice is one of the most evil, sick, and horrible things to ever exist on the planet, but at the same time, take her, you know, bullying for a teaching. Yeah, it's obvious what she should do. It wasn't logical. It was an electric reflex. Without a trace of hesitation or distraction. There was a person he... Oh, yeah, good one. Yeah, and she was asking for help. And at that moment, he genuinely wanted the person by her side to be hit. Oh my god, yeah. Right, what? Oh no, this doesn't give me a good vibe. When he flew into Jessica's room, the scene that greeted his eyes was a bizarre one. Wait, where the hell was she gone? What? The room will become a fantastical world where a blizzard of gold-coloured sparks danced. I'm thinking of love-coloured master spark. Almost as though gold leaf had been scattered inside a snap. Oh, that's a really quite nice analogy. I like that. No, that's not it. I've seen this spectacle before. Yes, you have. Yeah, good thinking. This isn't gold leaf. No way. Yeah. It's countless golden butterflies. Beatrice's minion. I know, that's really, really weird. Where is everybody, though, genuinely? I.e. Jessica. Where the hell is she? It's so weird! What? Oh no. Jessica was surrounded by countless butterflies, waving her hands around, trying frantically to drive them away. Get out of your room. My lady. Kanon-kun. Help. What are they doing? Oh no! I think she's going to die and Beatrice is going to indulge in, you know, the pain of Kanon literally seeing his loved one die. Fuck, I hope that's not the case. Kanon rushed towards Jessica and violently brushed the cloud of butterflies away. Yeah, good one. What the fuck? Ugh! The butterflies, which were sickening despite their beauty, surrounded Jessica's face, trying to crawl in her mouth and not... Oh god. Jessica choked violently. Jesus Christ. Almost as though the butterflies were triggering an asthma attack, mocking her. Oh no, that's really bad. What? But when Kanon ran towards her, the butterfly stopped attacking and began to dance an elegant rondo around the pair. Kanon-ku, Kanon-ku. Oh. Oh my god, it's just so horrible. Like, the one time that he's actually realised and he's, you know, doing as much as he can for Jessica is probably going to be the time he's going to die. Yeah, while there's still life in me. Oh, yeah, good one. Good one. I won't let anyone lay a finger on you. Come on, bitch. Are you happy now? She stood guard in front of Jessica, who was using her inhaler and God seemed to be in pain. Kanon yelled into the empty air. Oh, is that an ahaha.wav moment? I think it was. And when he did, the empty air did indeed laugh back! Satisfied. That is weird. I don't like what this is leading to. It's Beatrice. Oh no. Her room! Look at the lighting change! Then she showed herself. It wasn't in response to Kanon's demand. Oh god. She is sick. It really is just horrible, this. It was obviously because appearing and sneering would bring even more humiliation, plus it was more fun. Now everything fits to the plot. Oh god! Now you're caught up on the chocolate. Jesus! Since we've got a pair of you, should I call it duck with green onions? Which one's which? Fucking hell. She enjoys this so badly. It's horrible. You. Please stand back. I'll protect you, lady. How? Yeah, not always. When the princess. What about George and Shannon? In episode 1, when the princess and knight come together, it's inevitable. And in episode 2, actually, but like, yeah, it's inevitable that the witch will appear. Yes, why don't you show me how much power Kinzo's furniture could muster? Oh no, no, because the thing is, her power is so much more significant than Kanon's. You really think that Kanon's actually going to be able to deflect any of it? She snapped her fingers with a piercing sound. Well, she did. A blizzard of gold butterflies was stirred up as she began to fall a small mountain. A small mountain as they whirled up around. That is so weird. Yeah, I see. That is really weird. Yeah, that's an interesting analogy. Oh no. What the fuck is... What the hell? Look at the muscle. A beard? So... Really so hang on a second, these butterflies are literally creating whatever this really, really weird and muscly man is. Of course it's a man. From a mound of gold. This is weird. From that mound of gold, a hand sprouted. Just trying to imagine this. Yeah. And it appeared as though a resident of the world below was crawling up from beneath. What? That is so weird. What is this? Oh my god, I know! What the hell is this? Jessica couldn't comprehend what she was saying right now. I know, so basically I'm assuming just a hand is coming out like that, and then somebody is literally just appearing through the floor. I'm just imagining coming from the head up, and they're just... Their head is, let's say, their head is here. It's just gradually coming up, and their body's just coming up with the head until the body is in full view. What is this, though? God, yeah, fair enough, yeah. It was the bite of wisdom, seen in those trying to understand something incomprehensible. Me when, any mathematician when 3x plus 1. Right, what is this thing? Okay! What the genuine fuck is this? What? Well, I think if these people are going to be surviving against this thing, then... yeah, they have immense... Jesus fucking Christ. How are you going to beat a thing like this? That thing crawling up was probably an attendant who served the... yeah, wouldn't be surprising. Yeah. It appeared to be wearing a uniform suitable for one who served. Yeah. But its face was... oh no, it's not exactly human. It looked strange. It was covered with pitch black hair, breathed rotten breath, and its eyes were filled with the same strange subterranean glow as lava. What? That is weird. Furry, huh? And to symbolise its non-human status, yeah, too hot. Oh my god. I wonder if you could connect this to Higurashi. Yeah, maybe not. A goat face. It was the figure of a goat-faced attendant who served the witch. Jesus. Wait, you've got to be kidding. Yeah, understandable. But now Jessica had no idea what she should say. Yeah, I think the witch is going to be a little bit more powerful than these guys. All this happening in front of her couldn't be explained with common sense. Yeah, understandable. And she couldn't do anything except open and close her eyes. Fair. Wait, Jessica hadn't realised. She hadn't realised that this island had already been cut off from the rules of our world. Fair. But there were some things even she could understand. I know! What is she going to do? This ghost attendant served the witch and was after her life. And apparently the witch had already given it the own. I don't even want to imagine what's going to happen next. She was looking at Kanon with an expectant gaze. But how is Kanon going to fight against something that has muscles that are literally bigger than, I don't know, this toilet paper? It's a good analogy. I never really thought me having to constantly blow my nose would make my video easier to make. She looked at him with an expectant... oh wait, the witch did, not Jessica. She looked at him with an expectant and therefore challenging gaze, as though asking him how he intended to protect this... I know, how? Wait, how are you going to survive against this thing? Though the attendant had looked especially bestial while crawling to its feet. You can see in the way it carried itself, it possessed more than enough grace to be worthy of serving the Golden Witch. And you could tell that it was overflowing with the joy of furniture wanting to meet its mark. Oh, God. Yeah. I mean, this thing quite literally is furniture. I wouldn't deny that.
せてもらおうではないか。
Who is this person though, genuinely? I mean, it's just some sort of person I'd assume from maybe like the underworld? I have no idea though. Well then, why don't you show me?
金蔵の家具の力を。
Let's see the power of Kinzo's furniture.
今度は間違えるな。
This time, don't get the wrong idea,
家
okay?
具であることを忘れるな。
Jesus, don't forget that your furniture,
この
got
後
it?
に及んで人間のふりを続けるのなら、死ぬのはお前だけでは済まぬぞ。
Wait, you've got to be kidding me. So this person can actually be tortured after death as well. What? If you try to continue playing the human even now, this won't be settled by your death alone. God, her laugh. Fucking hell. The ghost attendant made what seemed to be a silent, respectful but oh, she's talking to the... Oh, yeah. Hang on a second. So this is Kinzo's furniture? What? So she's talking to, you know, this really weird goat-like being as opposed to Kanon. So this is Kinzo's furniture? What? How? Was it directed at its master? Yeah, I know. Or was it off to Kanon, its opponent? So this person could potentially be something Kinzo has control of. How the fuck, though? What? And then, on the attendant's hand, a blade of wicked malice appeared. What? I'm sorry, but how the fuck are they going to do anything apart from die? What the hell? I know. They can't run. They're going to be infinitely faster. And Jessica has asthma as well. Oh, God. Jessica had been able to understand what was happening before her eyes for a while now. All she understood was that this glow in front of her existed for the purpose of ending her life. Agreed. Yeah, definitely. And right now, that was enough. Yeah. Yeah, Kanon spoke quietly to Jessica, who was hiding behind his back. Lady. Yeah, fair. Please stay back against the wall. Interesting. Is that saying... Why is that, though? Like, you would have thought you would want to see yourself die. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it could be, for example, I don't know. I'm thinking of the firing squad, where some of the people that were, you know, getting killed by the military, they would have blindfolds, so that they wouldn't actually know when their death would come. Maybe it's like that, or maybe there's something that Kanon's actually hiding. I don't know. What?
姫君はおとなしく騎士殿の背中に隠れているがいい。
It's only right for you not to kill, but okay, we don't think about that. Well, she doesn't care. She's probably above God in the hierarchy anyway. It's only right for the maiden to obediently hide behind the great knight's back.
自らの命を男に守らせる醍醐味でも存分に味わえばよい。
Well, I don't really think that's going to happen. I don't see how Kanon can win against this thing. I really don't. I do hope you enjoy the pleasure of having your life being protected by a man. Now.
Kanon, お前の刃を見せてみよ。
Kanon, let's have a look at your blade. Kanon has a blade? What? 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 I was about to ask the question, is there something I'm missing here? Yes, there is! How the fuck does she have the blade? Yeah, and I think it's really quite interesting. I think that blade probably serves as some sort of hierarchy to Kinzo's servants. Bigger blade, more powerful, and more highly ranked servant, I'd assume. What is Genji's blade like? And how do these people even have blades? What the hell is... How does it work? How does Kanon, out of all people, have a blade? That really doesn't make sense. I'm just so surprised that he actually has one. Or is it Beatrice's magic? No, it can't be. Beautiful. You have got to be kidding me. So the blade is Kinzo's doing, is it that? At least when... Oh, right. So this is Beatrice's furniture, the one... The bull. The goat bull. This is a pretty nice thing. At least when it comes to giving birth to furniture, Kinzo might even reach up as far as my feet.
バラの手入れにも
Oh
使え
god.
ない。
So it's really, really blunt. A thing like this can't even be used to trim the roses.
カノン君、
Kanon-kun.
それは
What? I know!
見せたく
I didn't want to show
なかっ
you.
た。
Yeah, understandable. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
よくぞ抜いたぞ。
So you've taken it out.
思いを寄せる女の前で己が人間
Humanity,
以下の
what?
存在であることを晒した気分は
You have got to be kidding me. So there's this really weird element. You have got to be kidding me. Have these people actually been humans that have been created with a special purpose? They've somehow only been born for the function of magic. I don't know though. How were they made? Who made them? Yeah, who were, for example, Kanon and Shannon's parents, like, genuinely? God! Yeah, fair. Be silent.
憤怒で己を焦がしているくせに冷静を装うか。
So you're at composed, even though you're really burning with wrath.
なるほど。真に熱き
Oh,
炎
yeah,
は
yeah, fair, yeah.
青く静かだと。
Yeah, and that's not a bad thing whatsoever. That's a really good mindset to have. Being composed and yet filled with rage so that you can use your rage and your composure to
今のそなたがそうだと
strategize
いう
with composure, fight with the rage. Is that how you are now?
僕の力でお前を殺すことなどできるわけもない。
Yeah, there's no way I can kill you with
お
my
前
power.
は月、
You are the mo-
石つぶてを投げたとで
Yeah.
月を砕くことなどできるわけもない。
Jesus Christ, that is such a ridiculous comparison. I can never smash the moon by throwing the rock.
お前は権限するために水面にその姿を映す。
However, in order to manifest yourself, you've had to reflect your image off the surface of the
水
water.
面に石つぶてを投じれば一時月を乱すことができるかもしれない。
If you throw a rock at the surface of the water, you might be able to disturb the moon's image for some time.
しかし月を
Oh,
砕くことが
yeah,
でき
yeah,
ない
yeah, definitely. Yeah, it means that it's only going to be out for a certain period of time. And if anything, you can't actually kill the moon in this analogy, at least. But that doesn't mean the moon has been smashed.
だから僕は
So,
この命尽きるまで
until this life of mine is
お
over,
前の映る水面を叩き続けてやる。
I'll keep on striking your reflection. Interesting.
気に入った
I still don't understand how the fuck you were meant to win against a blade that is like this big. It takes up over half of the bloody screen. I get come
始
on.
めろ家具ども。
Begin fetching. God. Yeah. He's very realistic about his actual expectations. Right, what the fuck is going to happen? How are they going to even have a chance? This is life or death. I feel there is a very high chance of death, but... Oh my god. Jesus Christ! He's actually standing a chance. I'm so impressed. Wow!
ほう、美しい奇跡だ。
What a beautiful curve. Oh my god, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, just an inability to comprehend what's actually going on because of the fact that, you know, this is not the... This is a Rock Genjimon, not a convention of the normality in the world. The witch's words of admiration broke the silence, and just for an instant, they broke Jessica's paralysis. Yeah. Oh my god.
私は
Am I dreaming probably? Yeah. No, that's the weirdest thing. Oh my god.
来い。
Come on.
魔女の家具め。
Furniture of the witch.
元来た地獄へ叩き落としてやる。
Yeah, understandable. Yeah, I'll beat you down to the hell you came from. Yeah, yeah, fair. Yeah, God, just no means of communication. Just a really fucking unpleasant growl. Jesus Christ. I'm so surprised that Kanon's even alive right now. Jesus Christ. How do you kill something like that though? Seriously. How does he have so much power? What is his story? Oh no. Oh, okay. Okay, it's not fatal, but it's still a little bit harmful. A strand of red blood. Red had been left on Kanon's cheek. The Witcher saw this and grinned broadly. Oh, God. Feel free to mutter excuses about how your instincts still haven't returned quite yet. What, the bull furniture? Oh, no, Kanon. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Do it for her! Stay strong. Let's go. Yeah. You won't. Oh, God, don't die a hero. Live! Oh, my God. Whoa! Fucking hell! The level of action in this, Jesus Christ. Oh! What? Oh no. Don't tell me what I think has actually happened. He is such an honourable man. No cowardice in him at all. So, you know, facing the enemy right in front of him. What? How? Is this either a really good or a really bad thing? He was behind it. How? How the fuck is he just suddenly, like, literally teleported? This makes no sense. What? Go back and await your master's return. Die! Oh, it's for Jessica. He's actually done it! What? If this battle of drawing sparkling curves was chess. Yeah. Then coming from behind was check. And press, and press. Use 7 moves, make it... Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh. Perhaps the ghost attendant hadn't even been granted the ability to go into death throes. As his knees buckled and it fell all over. He broke into a bunch of gold butterflies with a That is so weird. So that is the bull. Oh my god, so there was no sound of it hitting the ground. God. Oh yeah. Even those unable to understand this battle would surely realise that Kanon had been magnificent. I know! He displays a power of shocking amounts. How? Why? When? Where? Who? There is so much we don't know! So it couldn't win against a handmade piece. No way. It seems you aren't quite that pathetic. What? That's idealistic thinking. That's really idealistic thinking. He probably shouldn't have tried that. Yeah, you can't kill her, genuinely. The instant Kanon's blade sliced diagonally through the witch's form like a knife through butter. Oh my god, yeah, she turned golden, but yeah. Oh, that is weird. She scattered into several thousand gold butterflies, and for just an instant, the room was filled with the colour of twilight. That is really weird. It was just as Kanon himself said. Slicing Beatrice was just the same as slicing the surface of the water where the moon was reflected. Yeah, that's understandable, actually. That really makes sense. That's very logical. I mean, yeah, you have only given yourself like a second. I wonder if Beatrice is actually going to summon in any other people. So that piece was handmade, i.e. Beatrice has made that herself? Weird. Interesting the similarities between Kinzo and Beatrice's blades. I wonder what the actual story behind these servants are. Stories, even. Yep, that somehow doesn't surprise me. I mean, at least they try to be fair. The witch's form with an ordinary expression on its face. As though she'd been there the whole time. Oh my god, I know. Yeah, it was right behind Kanon. That's not good. Oh, god. Yeah, you really think you can kill her? You've provided quite an entertaining show. Oh my god. Oh shit. Yeah, I mean obviously he has determination to save himself for Jessica's life, but at the same time though, what is he gonna do now? Out of respect for that, I thought about letting you off the hook, but your rudeness now has made me change my mind. Don't lie. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I won't let you kill my lady. He doesn't even care, and he's not even fazed about what Beatrice has said. Even if that's impossible, I won't let you kill her while I still live. Oh god, her expression. You can't even do that much. Her fucking expressions! I love them! They are so good! Like, I'm not even joking, that is fucking class right there. Do not speak, furniture. Jesus, be silent, furniture. Know your place, furniture. Oh god, don't try and discourage. Well, this is just forming more of a rebellious attitude, I think. It's not actually doing the discouragement that Beatrice would have intended for. Oh! Kanon-kun isn't furniture. What makes you think that? Because he has regrets? I don't need a reason. Yeah, understandable. Kanon-kun is Kanon-kun. Yeah, I like that. No, his real name is different, but a name doesn't make him furniture. Kanon-kun has his own way of living. Yeah, that's a noble thing, and it's something he should get to decide for himself. You can't say, you say he can't have an opinion because he's furniture, that he can't live his own life. I know, it's absurd that he can't live his own life because he's furniture, that's wrong. Oh yeah, understandable actually, but at the same time I think, what is this actually going to do apart from making her laugh? Oh, Jessica still feels she has to do it. She feels she has to be very heroic and... yeah, she's going to make it clear. Fair enough. No, I've got to make this clear. Kanon-kun isn't furniture. Yeah, I agree. Which type of furniture would fight this? To be fair, you could actually make the argument that furniture is fighting for their subjects, really. Why? Exactly, yeah. Yeah. Kanon-kun rushed to save me of his own free will. Yeah, and he stood in the path of a fearsome witch like you. No, I couldn't agree more. Yeah, he literally risked his life. The fact that he could actually kill this goat-faced being, it's brute is a good word. It's absurd. He had so many chances to just let me go, but he didn't. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, self-sacrifice is the part of noble spirit that only humans have. Yeah, I like that. That means Kanon-kun's human. He's So take it back.
カノン君をガクだなんて呼ぶな二度と
Don't you call Kanon-kun furniture again? Oh, that must be so touching. Yep, classic Beatrice reaction. That's really well said, especially this part.
語るな人間が
You sound like
と
human.
っとと終わらせよう何しろまだまだ第二の番
Let's end this quickly, since this is still just the second Twilight. You have got to be... Oh, no. Oh, the more this has progressed, the more the lovers have been
互いの尊厳を
formed a
認め合
closer
う
bond.
寄り添いし二人を今こそ生贄に捧げよ
Oh, you bitch! Yeah! Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Now, I shall sacrifice the two who are close, who have acknowledged each other's dignity. She is so fucking clever, genuinely. God.
さあさあおいでなさい罪を許しなさい煉獄の七杭が一つ色欲
Well then, arise, forgive the sin of one of the 7 stakes of purgatory. What is a stake of purgatory? Or is this just an Umineko thing? Yep! I see the first thing is... I thought that was some sort of religious thing that had connotations, but no. Right, so this is a 7 stake of purgatory. What is that? The witch summoned her furniture. Her furniture! She has more... Of course she has more furniture. God! The witch summoned her furniture with a mixture of laughter and anger on her. Yeah, that is interesting that she has anger. Oh. Interesting. So, yeah, I can sort of see the similarities. I don't know, this really reminds me of Krause's uniform, this. Asmodeus of Lust. Right here. Yeah, so this is complete furniture, whoever this is. My god. So these are the beings that Beatrice is going to use to totally kill them.
茶番は飽きた
I've had enough of this farce.
第二の番を速やかに遂行せよ
Oh, what? You have got to be kidding me. So Beatrice gets these people to actually execute the Twilights, to kill these people. Now that explains all of the really weird irregularities. So these people are really, really powerful, because I'm assuming that these people are the ones that actually used the they used the demon ice picks, and they used such a ridiculous force to actually be able to do it. And it wouldn't surprise me if, you know, these worthless and, you know, merciless people would actually, well, they'd be able to cut open their stomachs and keep them, well, then fill them with candies. Don't keep me waiting, got it? Oh, she's probably angry at the fact that this is still going on. As you command. I know! So, Asmodeus of Lust. Another weirdo show. I know. Yeah, I really wonder if Kanon actually knows this furniture that Beatrice has. It took Kanon less than an instant to understand. Oh my god. God, so the pawn, he could barely survive. Yeah, he's dead. It's horrible to think, but I think that may be likely. Like Ghostface from a second ago, but nothing more than a pawn to a witch. However, this newly summoned furniture was a game piece with a vastly different value. Yeah, fair. Well, I must be lucky to be given such a wonderful prop. You scared? Oh god, how cute. Yeah, well this person seems like they have a complete lack of emotion. God. They're prey to her. Come. Yeah, furniture of the witch. Will you not be? What? You're acting pretty smart for a dunce who can't even follow me with his eye. Here I go, okay. Jesus fucking Christ, this person is so excited. Hey, where do you want it? Where do you want me to pierce you? In the toe. That means he can still be alive, potentially. Answer me, cutie. In the parts of his glove that don't touch his arms, that'd be a good place. Jesus Christ. I know! Don't call me cute! Yeah, he's not answering whatsoever. He's not giving in to whoever this fuck is. Wait, you've got to be kidding me. Are there going to be more? Oh my god, her face. Where go, you dunce? Come on, try to follow me, you blind idiot. What? What? Yo! It's .wav! Let's go. What? No! Oh my god. That's absurd. Oh god, that's awful. I mean, death was inevitable, let's be honest here, but still, it's just so horrible that, I mean, you always know what's going to happen, but when it actually happens, she's just lost her parents. She doesn't deserve to die herself. Jesus Christ. I couldn't follow it with my own eyes. My guess was spot on. Serves you right. Oh my god! Yeah, Kanon's back up in the target, but Jessica had predicted it. Yeah, fair enough actually. Yeah, she predicted that the witch's target would be the complete opposite of honest. That's actually really quite interesting. Yeah, that she would never ever, you know, successfully apply to the conventions of battle and would deceive the enemy by doing so, I suppose. Yeah, that's... yeah. Oh, God. But she had... exactly, I mean, if it was... I mean, God, I wonder how fast this was. What, 3 times 10 to the power of 8 meters per second? Speed of light. She hadn't planned on it being some act of self-sacrifice. I know! I mean, God, yeah, she just couldn't think of any other way to protect Carl's. Oh, God, that's horrible. So she could do nothing but... I know. God. The furniture of the witch, which had changed its form into a demon stake. Oh, as in, how's a demon steak looking? I was convinced I'd find something, but it doesn't look like I have. Oh my god. God, so I'm assuming the demon steak is actually similar to the demon ice picks. It's gotta be. It was an obviously fatal wound that reached as far as her lungs? How is she even breathing? Or breathing? Sorry, alive even. Oh god. When she saw this, the witch let out an evil, loud laugh because it had hit where the witcher predicted. I know, that's the weirdest thing. Everything was as the witches predicted.
Kanon.
She will manipulate and enjoy herself, and she will enjoy herself to the very end. So horrible. What's wrong, Kanon?
ジェシカお嬢様はお前より先には殺されなかったんじゃないのか?
Really, Jessica just got killed while you still lived, didn't she?
そうそうそれその顔よ。お前のその顔が見たかった。
Fucking Christ. I mean, God, it's just so disgusting how much she enjoys this. Yes, that's it. That's it. The face, that look on your face is what I wanted to see. She is like a total bully. She's just a bloody demented as well. Truly enjoyable. So enough, die, maybe not. How the hell is she gonna kill him? Is it gonna be another stake of purgatory? So that's actually really quite interesting. I think that can actually explain all of the demon ice picks. They were from the 7 stakes of purgatory. Come on, Rise, forgive the sin. Oh my god. Which one is it going to be? One of the 7 stakes in purgatory? Wow. Oh, yeah, that's interesting because I remember the word wrath being used. Yeah, the adjective wrath. Oh, right. Satan. Okay, then. Satan of wrath. Right here, so we have Asmodeus of lust and Satan of wrath. My god. They look very similar. Interesting. Oh god, this prey is yours. Eat him? The prey is yours. Eat him up right now and close the curtain on his stage. If you were a human, I'd say it's time for you to step down, but since you're... Jesus Christ, don't let him die with that thought. Maybe yes. Maybe I should say it's time for the stage manager to carry you behind the stage. Yeah, you tell that bitch! Yeah, I'm not furniture anymore. Yeah, that's really good. I will not doubt that again. What's this? You want to be killed by me again? What? Again? He's died before? Oh yes, I love today. I've just died today. How does that make any sense? Jesus Christ, your chest is so warm and it feels so good to pierce it. These servants are demented. Come on, let me have another taste.
あな
Okay?
たの温かい胸の中で熱い熱い血潮で私を思いっきり気持ちよくして。
Why do you make me feel really good with that? So is this a vampire? Really good with that hot fresh blood in the warm chest of your Jesus Christ. It is interesting, that drum roll. I wonder what it signifies, but yeah, as we probably expected, he's dead. I know, that's the most horrible thing. It's just such a horrible defeat. It's as if you've never even tried, even though you've quite literally put your entire life into it. There is no way to block it. Oh my god, is that how fucking hard it is? The sound of a woodpecker filled the entire room. And before he could blink... Oh, it was already right in the centre of his chest. God damn. Yeah, that is interesting. I suppose you could liken it to that, because that is totally true. When you take a piece in chess, the rule say that it's impossible for your opponent's piece to defend itself. I see that, yeah. So this was an obvious result in accordance with the rule. That's horrible, though. I mean, Beatrice has always had such a ridiculously unfair advantage. Always with chess, you're playing with the same pieces. It's not as if one person has, I don't know, like 2 times as many pieces, or more powerful pieces, or the moves don't really apply to the game board or something like that. Like, i.e., you can move a pawn anywhere to the game board. That's what Beatrice can do. And Kanon landed on it. Oh, God, poor man. And he apologised. Not to the witch. And not to Milady. Oh, yeah, he apologised to Jessica. Oh, it's just the fact that he couldn't actually avenge her and save her. I'm sorry.
Mamori.
Oh, he tried his hardest at least. Even when he failed at the beginning to, you know, comfort Jessica and console her in her most essential moments. Firstly, he did it here, and secondly, you know, he tried his best. How the fuck is she alive? What? Well, she's probably trying her hardest to live. To be fair, Kanon has probably been killed only like maybe 30 seconds after Jessica at the very most. Or maybe a minute. Really cool. Yeah. Oh, weird. Oh, God, it's so horrible, this. I mean, they had so much potential together, but this is how it cruelly ends, really. Kanon finally fell over. He landed next to Jessica, and the two lay there. God, like the constellation of Gemini. I've never actually seen that. I've heard of it, but... Oh. Yeah. God, so they're just really laying arm in arm, hand in hand together, really. Oh, God. You know, Kanon-kun. Good. Oh, that's such a nice thing to say. He was never it to begin with. It was just him convincing it to himself because of the delusion that he's been given to by bullies. Yes. I was. Oh, too late. I know, that's the worst thing. The fact that he actually realises it now and he's fucking dead. I want to ask you what your real name was. My real name is... Oh my god, he's so dying to say it. Oh. Oh my god, what's happening? Oh no, in his last moments, Kanon wanted to tell her his real name. Oh, that's horrible. Gosh, she died not even knowing the name of her lover. That's horrible. But Jessica had already fallen into a sleep from which she could never wake. So Kanon's real name until which he protected today. In the end. Oh my god, I know! He couldn't tell it to Jessica. I became human. Oh, at least he thinks this. At least he can die knowing this. Oh, God, it's so horrible, though, because... Yeah. Those were the last words Kanon left behind. Too brutal. Too brutal. Oh, God. Fucking hell. You could sound a little less... Don't let me laugh, furniture. You even bully him after he's dead. Even after 100 years, furniture will still be furniture. Jesus Christ. Have you ever heard of anyone stupid enough to dig a grave for their furniture when they throw it all? This is horrible. I mean, my God. Yeah, I love that Beatrice is the one, you know, bullying Kanon for the fact that he doesn't understand a woman's heart. And yet you don't really understand him! You smash furniture to pieces and make firewood so that all that's left is ash. So it is. Furniture gets no tombstone. Jesus Christ. Seems you believe... Oh no, why is it naive? It seems you believe death as a means to end your humiliation. But that's naive. I'll show you what it means to... Show you what it really means to disgrace the dead. Oh God, what is she going to show though? What? After taking a puff from her pipe, the witch breathed smoke at Kanon's corpse. Oh my God, don't tell me that she's somehow going to, I don't know, like meet with his spirit once he's actually died or something ridiculous like that. And then she's going to do, i.e. the things, sorry, she's going to do what she's actually described here, i.e. you know, making them into firewood, burning, having no tombstone. I think this is such a horrible way to treat this person. It is interesting that, you know, if there is something to bully, Beatrice is too bored to be able to not do so. I mean, my God. Yeah, what is this? Well, she did. Kanon's corpse softly floated into the air and disappeared, as though it had been eaten by a mouth in empty oh, what? So you can make a total disappearance by this. Jesus Christ. The witch played dirty until the... Agreed, yeah. When would she ever not play dirty? To be fair, the causes of the pair who managed to understand each other in the end. My God, I know it. It's too cruel. It really, really is. I mean, you could argue that it's cruel, but at the same time, I mean, you could argue that it's cruel and it's very disrespectful to the dead. At least these people won't actually know that they're dying and, you know, their corpses have been mocked, really, and they're not close together. At least they actually know. They don't know that, sorry, themselves. If somebody had been watching, they would probably say mournfully, so this is what you meant by disgracing the dead. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, that somehow doesn't surprise me. However, Beatrice was far cooler than that. The reason for that would soon become apparent. There's a reason for it? Oh. God, I really wonder what she's actually going to do with Kanon. I feel like somehow she's going to, I don't know, she's going to make Kanon travel somewhere. His dead body literally travel somewhere. Somehow he's going to be resurrected, obviously. Wait, what? I didn't actually pay attention to the first time. Why did time just reverse? Or I was just assuming that was some sort of error in the programming of the game. But no, did time actually just reverse? What's happening here? Oh, God, yeah, it has. Yeah, right, I want to see. Do we have anything, Oh, yeah, we just see people who have died. Yeah. We don't have anything about Beatrice's servants. That's a shame. interesting. Oh yeah, stomachs are definitely packed full of candy. This is my favourite biology class. The Land of Dreams, that is weird. I wonder what the connotation between that is. Yeah, by the way, the fact that Beatrice, I'm assuming because of the fact that, you know, it's been implied that she is far crueler than somebody that would just that would simply just disrespect the dead. I really wonder what she's actually going to do to Kanon, and also what she's going to do to everyone else. Like, what? I mean, she's fucking bored. She really, really is. So she would do anything. Like, I'm not even joking. She could, I don't even want to imagine, for example, in episode 1, what has she done to all of these people that have been dead? I mean, obviously in the Tea Party, we've actually got an indication of what's happened to Battler, Shannon, George, and Jessica. But we haven't really got an indication what's happened to everyone else. I mean, my god, they literally, I remember that, they were like, they just became red, and then they'd exploded, and they'd basically, I remember there was a weird analogy, because I've used it in writing. It kind of inspired me to write stuff, but yeah, like the remains in a butcher's shop. I mean, god, quite scary, very scary actually. Right, I'm gonna just take a break real quick. Right, okay, I'm back now. This is gonna be really quite interesting. So obviously Kinzo knows that the thingy, the second Twilight has begun. Right.
Hi.
Ooh, interesting. I'm really going. Oh my god, Shannon. Holy shit. Yeah, things are going to get very sad very quickly. Let's just say that. Yes. Oh no. Even though Ginzo will receive news of the 6 deaths, his emotions did not. I know, it's absurd. I mean, like, even though he doesn't like his kids or whatsoever, you would have thought he would have felt a little bit of compassion or sympathy or grief, but no. The expression on his face as he gazed out of the window was a smile! As though his opponent in a chess game had made a spectacular move. How can you think that? He doesn't like his kids, to be fair, and he never has, but still, they're your fucking kids! God. It was hard to imagine that such an expression could ever appear on a father who had lost so many children at once. I know. Yeah, interesting. Gorda and Kanon followed Rosa-sama's orders and went to call the police. But they couldn't actually call the police. After that, she ordered us to follow your orders, Master. What should we do? Hmm.
すでにこの島は現世から切り離されているのだ。
I don't even disagree, that's the funny thing. The Cyanide has already been cut off from the real world.
電話など何の役にも立たぬわ。
I don't disagree with that, no. Mere phones will serve no purpose.
やめさせますか。
Should I have them stop?
ルーレットが終わるまで何をして過ごすの自由だ。
Until the roulette is finished, what they do to pass the time is up to them.
好きにさせてやれ。
Let them do as they please.
はい。
Yes, sir.
そのローザ様には何とお伝えいた
Yeah,
しま
that's
し
a
ょう
good
か。
question. What should we tell Rosa-sama?
何をして過ごすの自由だと言っておる。
Jesus Christ. She just didn't really understand something you said. You don't get this mad at her. Well, you do if you're Kinzo and you don't have an ounce of respect, it seems. Didn't I say they should pass the time as they pleased?
歌おうが踊ろうが。
They can sing if they want, dance if they want.
首をつろうが煮えたぎる大釜に
Jesus
飛び
fucking
込むの
Christ.
自由。
These are your... Well, these are the members of your family, but okay. They're even free to hang themselves by the neck of by the neck or jump into a boiling kettle. He's so sociopathic. Jesus
13人が
Christ.
死ぬまで好きに過ごせばよいのだ。
Why is he saying it in sort of like a
そ
laughing
ん
like
な
one?
に退屈ならば、なぜに 6×9 が42になるかでも考えていればいい。
Oh yeah, 6 times 9, 42. Only 12 less than what it should be. Until 13 people die, they can spend their time as they like. If that's too boring, then they can wonder about what, whether 6 times 9 equals 42 or
それが
something.
人と宇宙の神秘の答えだ。
That's the answer to the mystery of humanity in the universe. He does say some very demented things. Oh my god, I feel quite bad for Shannon. She sounds so scared.
申し訳ございません。
Yeah, my apologies. Yeah. Shannon. Oh, yeah, understandable. Yeah. Shannon cowered in fright at this sudden rage. Genji made a gesture as though telling her not to speak out of the... Oh, yeah, fair, yeah. Shannon couldn't help but regret saying too much. Oh, she could never have seen it. I mean, obviously, this probably wasn't a good move, especially because of the fact that Kinzo is such an uptight and stubborn and horrible man, let's be honest.
自由にしてよいのはお前たちもだ。
Interesting, you two are also free to do as you wish.
源氏、
Genji.
そしてシャノンも。
God, I would hate to have this person as a boss. Fucking hell, he's so scary. And Shannon
今日
too.
までよく私に尽くしてくれた。
You've done well serving me until today.
もったいないお言葉です。
Your words are too good for me.
ですがその
But,
私どもは親方様にお仕えすることを誓った家具です。
we've heard you have sworn to serve the master.
いついかなる時でもおそばに控えております。
Yeah, but the only thing is you have to serve the master's orders, so if the master doesn't actually want you to be the person that is, you know, doing everything as they desire, then maybe your role's gonna have to have changed, really. We stand ready to serve you no matter the time, until the very end. Yeah, fair enough. So even though, you know, Kinzo doesn't actually want them to serve them, they will always be ready to do it. Yeah, that makes sense. God damn. God, he is just totally delirious, though. It's just so weird. He has a very odd imagination, let's just say that. Interesting.
お前たちには
I want to tell you
全てを話しておきたい。
about everything.
シャノン、
What?
遺
Shannon,
言を書く。
I'm gonna write a will.
筆行を頼む。
I shall need you to transcribe for
源
me.
氏はいつもの酒を
What?
頼む。
Please, Genji, my usual drink. Yes, sir.
はい。
God, that must be an honor. Writing the... Nanjo often recommended that Ginzo wrote a will because of his health, but each time he had, Ginzo had gotten mad with rage. Yeah, that is actually really quite surprising. I think he's very accepting of the fact that he could potentially die very soon. Ever since then, you'd think will would have been the word Ginzo hated the most. I know, I really get what that means. Yeah, after hearing such a word come from his lips, Shannon couldn't help but doubt her ears for an instant. Fair enough, yeah. Shannon hurriedly prepared the side table and some writing paper. Oh yeah, of course she's doing it hurriedly. She is under pressure. Yeah. Genji followed his orders and began preparing that usual green evil... Oh yeah, the one that, you know, has no real defined recipe, but Genji has, you know, after a lot of trial and error, found the perfect formula for it.
準備が整いました。
I'm ready. This is going to be interesting.
何から語るか。
Good question. Where should I begin?
我が生涯を語るもよいか。
Shall I also speak of my life?
思い出深い対局を寄付に残すのは楽しいことだ。
It would be fun to leave behind a record of my most memorable
100
games.
年以上も昔の寄付を読み、 対局者たちの思いを探る思考の旅も実に楽しい。
It can be truly amusing to read the records of old games from centuries past, to journey in search of those players' thoughts. Hmm.
Naraba, 我が生涯の寄付も後世の者によって我が思いを探る旅への誘いとなるのだろうか。
So, should the game Record of My Life lead those in the future to go on a journey of search in search for my thoughts? So he's basically thinking that what he's done in his life is so significant that people may actually create journeys to search and uncover the true meaning behind his thoughts. That's absurd, though. Like, genuinely absurd. I don't really think that would be likely. But I don't know. Oh, shit. For a while, Ginzo pondered over where he should begin, strutting all over the room with his hands behind his back.
親方様
Master,
どうぞ
here! Oh, yes.
すまんな
Thank you, my friend.
我が友よ。さて
Well then.
我が生涯を語るにはあ
Yeah,
の
funny
魔
that,
女
yeah.
との出会いから記さねばなるまい。
If I am to speak of my life, I must begin by writing of my meeting with that witch.
キャノン筆記せよ。
God, I feel bad for her. She must be under so much pressure. Shannon, begin writing.
私がベアトリーチ
And
に
she-
初めて出会ったのは
God,
だ
I
い
hope
ぶ
he
以
speaks
前に
slow.
遡る。
Oh, this is going to be really interesting then. My first meeting with Beatrice took place a long way
あ
back.
れは昭和の何年だったか。
What year of the Showa era was
確
it?
か終戦の
Must have been at the end of the war, so... Oh my god, I wonder what we're going to get here. I wonder if we're ever going to get a young Kinzo scene. That'd actually be really quite cool. Oh! I'm quite disappointed that it's a cliffhanger here. I really wanted to actually see a little bit more regarding this. Maybe it's just too revealing what it's actually done in order to, firstly, summon Beatrice, and secondly, you know, how they actually came to know each other, really. So, we took enough time to regain our calm. Oh yeah, and we each swore to our parents that we'd catch... Oh my god, I know, it would be a lie to say we weren't still taught. Oh yeah, understandable, yeah. Even now, it felt... Even now, if we let our guards down just a little, we'd probably start going on a ramp. Agreed, yeah. A rampage just like Jessica, letting our emotions show with some kind of... yeah, and I mean, especially Battler as well, he's very physically strong. Like, he could be a weapon if, you know, he had the same rampage tendencies like Jessica. According to what Gorda-san said after he got back, right now Kanon-kun was looking after Jessica. Yeah. Oh god, they don't know. Apparently she was still very emotionally high-strung. I see.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
若い子の気持ちは若い子の方が汲み取れるか
Oh
もしれない。
yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, oh, it's just so horrible to think that obviously they've tried so hard, but yeah. All of it has just resulted in Beatrice having killed them. Maybe a young kid would be better at understanding a young kid's
今は
feelings.
そっとしておく方がいいんでしょうね。
Yeah, I agree. It would probably be better if we left them alone for now.
ローザさん、
Rosa-san.
私らにこれ以上ここに留まってできることは
Yeah, understandable. If anything, they should probably get out of there just for the sake of, I don't know, bad memories. Rosa-san, there is nothing more to be gained by remaining
電
here.
話は普通でしょうが、明日になれば船が来てくれて、それで
Oh, well, like Yinzo said, you know, it's so disconnected from the real world that what use is a policeman? What are they going to be able to do?
We should
leave this place as it is for the police's investigate. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I agree with Dr. Nanjo. Agreed. Yeah, very, very bad. Yeah, staying in a place like this for too long would be bad for your health. Yeah, let us return and make some black tea. Yeah. I agree with that. Matara-kun, George-kun, are you ready? Let's lock up here. Yeah, fair. We ought to leave this place as it is anyway for when the police come. You're right. Matara-kun, are you okay? Yeah. Yeah, he's very, very composed. I'm cried all I can. I'm fine now. I really wonder if this is the new Battler or if this is the Battler that... I can't tell if the new Battler is just spectating or if he's actually immersed in... I think this is the new Battler. I don't know, it's quite hard to tell. I think so, though. I don't know. Because at the beginning of this story, he was completely clueless as to whether the witch exists or not. But when we saw last time, when, you know, obviously he was so mad about Beatrice and... I can't remember the exact details. I should probably just look at the event again. Yeah, just the fact that killing these people as if it's a total joke. Oh yeah, I forgot about the bit about so basically Corpse's identity's crushed. Corpse's face is crushed in episode 1, but now they're not. So Battler can see the faces of the corpse. He has no means of denying who is actually dead. Yeah. Increase the pain as much as possible, basically. Yeah, so I think the Battler here is probably the one that's actually in cahoots with Beatrice. Oh, I don't want to say it like that. Knows Beatrice. The police would surely find some evidence during their thorough investigation. Yeah, will they though? Nobody will even be alive to notify them. But we weren't adult enough to wait for that. I'd investigated the chapel in my own way, trying to grab the culprit before the police arrived. And what I figured out was, yeah, absolutely nothing, frustratingly. I wasn't able to find a single hint. Come on, let's go out. Maria, we're going. Don't keep staring at it! She's staring at all of the candy on the table and obviously the dead body. What the fuck? Come on, Maria-sama. Let us return. Yeah, it is cold. Oh god, yeah, father, mother. Yeah, thank you for everything. Yeah, I like that. He will do anything he can to try and find anything regarding this incident. But as we've seen with Kanon, even somebody with a little bit more power than normal, also why the fuck does he have that weird blade thing? But yeah, even somebody with more power than normal, hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. George spoke his last words of farewell to us. Oh my god, I know. Yeah, after seeing that, Battler followed suit. Just looking... Oh my god. Oh, yeah, understandable. Just looking at their faces, it looked like they were sleeping. Yeah, but that just made it even more painful. Oh, I know. The fact that they will never wake up again. Forgive me for leaving you in a cold place like this. Yeah. I'll definitely get whoever did this.
絶対にな。
No matter what. Oh god, yeah, the magic circle. Oh, god. Oh, they haven't actually seen it before. I didn't think so. I didn't actually think that was the case. What is this?
食の悪い落書きだね。
Oh, I don't think it's a scribble, mate. What a repulsive scribble.
犯人が書いたのかな。
Did the culprit draw it?
悪趣味に過ぎますな。
It's worse than vulgar.
これはひどい。
How horrible. When the door to the chapel was closed, we learnt about... Yeah, that creepy scribble for the money.
私
I
た
would
ちが
know
見つけ
everything.
た最初からもう書かれておりました。
When we first found this, it was already drawn here.
おそらく犯人が書
Yeah,
いたもの
exactly.
に
I wonder, what about the elephant in the room that is literally right below it?
犯人は魔女だから。こりゃ悪魔を呼び出す魔法陣か何か
Yeah,
だ
I
ったのか。
really wonder. So supposedly the culprit was a witch, and this is a magic circle to summon a demon or something. Oh god, yep, you got the nerd
これ
here.
は太陽の7の魔法陣だよ。
It's a seven magic
そ
circle
ん
of the
なの
sun.
も知らないんだね。
Don't you even know that? Oh, yep, laughing.
こら
Yeah, laughing in an occasion that I don't really think is very appropriate to do so
その
in.
気持ち悪い笑いをやめなさいといつも言ってるでしょ。
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, I always tell you not to make that creepy laugh. I know, fair
続け
enough.
ろ。
Maria, go on.
何の意味があるんだ。
Yeah, what does it mean?
肉体的、あるいは精神的な束縛から逃れるための魔法陣だよ。
It's a magic circle to escape physical or
そして
mental
演
bonds.
習部に書かれているヘブライ語は、主は私の枷を解かれました。
I wonder what they're actually going to get from this information. I love that all of this is in her long-term memory. Like, even the fucking quote. Like, it's absurd how much she studies these things.
"私はあなたに感謝の生贄を捧げ、
Yeah,
主
yeah,
の
yeah.
皆を呼ぶでしょう。
Yeah, I will offer you the sacrifice of thanksgiving and we'll call on the name of the Lord. In Hebrew, yeah, definitely.
感謝の生贄。
Oh, that is actually really quite interesting when you think about it, because sacrifice of thanksgiving. It kind of looks like a Thanksgiving party. Somehow. I
父
don't
さんた
know.
ちが殺されたのはこの魔法陣のための
Exactly,
生
it's
贄だっていうのか。
Yeah, oh my god, I know. I think it's just even worse to think that, you know, if I had somebody close to me that was murdered, I think it would be even worse if the person that had actually murdered them had gained something from it. Like, yeah, like somebody has not only died, but someone else has actually done it deliberately so that they gain something. That just adds such a horrible level of sadness. And yeah, I can really understand how, like, no, I can't understand. I would feel so betrayed if I realised something like this that I would faint, let's be honest here.
心を落ち着けてジョージ君。
No, it's true though, that's the brutal nature of it. Calm down,
こん
George.
なのは犯人の挑発よ。
This is the cop we're trying to provoke us. Yeah, that's an interesting theory. With Beatrice, I doubt that's true. I'm sure it doesn't mean
考え
anything.
るだけ心に毒よ。
Fair thinking about it will only poison the
そ
heart.
して英語も書いてあるな。
Is there? It looks like there's some English
ハ
written
ッピ
there.
ーハロウィン for
Oh, yeah. Happy Halloween for Maria. Fudosa is Oh, no. This is going to be a very unpleasant scene with Fudosa and Maria. I bet. I get
それ
it.
でここを開ける鍵がマリアに渡されてたと。そういうわけか。
Yeah. And the key to open this door was handed over to Maria. Is that what's
こ
going
こ
on?
は礼拝堂だしね。
Well, this is the chapel after
マ
all.
リアちゃんのマリアじゃなく聖母マリアの方の意味かもしれないよ。
Oh, that is interesting. It could, but I think that's very unlikely. Like, where's the connotation with witches and Halloween? And why is it that Maria is the one who absolutely loves Halloween? It's a very realistic theory, though. Well, this is the chapel after all. Maybe Maria doesn't mean Maria-chan, but the Virgin
だ
Mary.
とすればハロウィンの名を語った神への冒涜とも受け取れる。
Yeah, in the end, you could read this as a blasphemy against God in the name of
悪魔と契
Halloween.
約した魔女たちは神の名を常に汚し続けることを誓
Oh,
うという。
that is interesting. Yeah, they say witches who make contracts with demons swear to defile God's name at
そ
all
ういうセンスから
times.
言えばこれは実に魔女的な犯行だね。
In that case, this really is a witch-like
詳しいの
crime.
ね。
Yeah, sounds like you know a
マ
lot
リアの
about
受
it.
け売り
Did you get that from Maria?
そんなとこです。
Yeah, but somehow doesn't surprise me that.
礼拝堂か。
The chapel, huh?
礼拝堂にわざわざ呼んで殺した。
I know, why? They went to all of the trouble of calling them out here and
Rosa,
killing them. Aunt Rosa,
この礼拝堂には何か特別な意味とかあったんですか？
does this chapel have any special meaning? Yeah, that's a good idea. Making sure that the place you have actually, if there's maybe some sort of hidden meaning and additional message left behind because of the place they've died in. I wonder. It's interesting this, I didn't actually realise that.
「特別な意味」ってどういう意味？
What do you mean a special meaning?
いや、その
Well,
人間6人の死体をはるばる
oh my god, I know!
こんな凝ったデコレーションをした。
I know, I really don't understand, like, how did they actually get there? Did they walk there? Well, they'd probably they'd be too scared to protest. I mean, Beatrice of her bloody... Oh, I mean, maybe her furniture, or maybe just her intimidation in general. That bloody face, Jesus Christ. I would shit myself if I saw that, a face like that. Well, somebody carried 6 human corpses all the way over here and set up these elaborate
ここに
decorations.
6人を呼ん
Yeah,
でから
definitely,
殺したの
yeah.
か。6人を殺してからここに運び込んだのかは断定できないが。
Oh yeah, fair. We can't tell if she called the 6 of them over here before killing them, or if she killed them before carrying them over here. Yeah, it's the former. Yeah, I see that, but either way, it would take a lot of effort.
犯人には
Why did the culprit?
6人に死んでほしいどんな理由があった？
Oh, Epitaph. And
そうですな。
I don't really understand why this particular place though. But at the same time, I don't really know if a place has that much of a meaning. Maybe it's just Beatrice wanting to make it more interesting. To be honest, all the motive could just be Beatrice wanting to make it interesting and varied and different for
警
herself.
察が来た時
I don't
不
know
利な
though.
証拠を見つけられる可能性が非常に高いでしょう。
Yeah, definitely. But doing something that elaborate, there would be an extremely high chance of some disadvantageous evidence being found when the police were.
そ
Yeah,
れを犯
definitely.
人が見越さなかったはずもない。
I know. It is inconceivable that the couple would fail to
なら
realise
犯
this.
人は
The
どう
issue
し
now.
ということになりますな。
Yeah, is why the couple and who they're going to do this to again. I mean, we've already seen them. We've seen Kanon, Jessica. Who's next? Hmm.
だとしたらここで出てくる疑問は一つ。
And that leads us to just one question.
6人の死体発見場所になるここに
Yeah,
どんな意味があるの
definitely,
か
yeah.
ってことだ。
What meaning is there to this place where we found the 6 corpses?
ここは
Yeah.
お父様の大切な礼拝堂だったの。
This chapel was important to
私が
father.
子供の頃からここに立ち入ってはいけないと
Yeah, it is
厳しく言われていたわ。
Ever since I was a kid, I was given strict instructions never to enter it.
マリアも前にここに来てものすごい怒られた。
Oh god, yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, especially with Rosa as your mum. Yeah, I came here once too, got in lots of trouble.
大切な礼拝堂？
By the way, normal Maria's back. An important chapel.
後宮本家にとって何か縁のある
Yeah, I really wonder that about that. Does it have some connection to the Ushigami head family?
お父様はこの礼拝堂をとても神聖視していて、何度か化粧直しの工事をさせるくら
Oh,
い
that's
大事
actually
にして
really
いた
quite。surprising. Beatrice, think about her. I really wonder what the significance could be. What, does he plan to marry him here or something ridiculous like that? He's made an entire church so that that could be possible. I don't know, it wouldn't be ridiculous to be fair. Father viewed this chapel as very sacred and he treasured it so much that he had it redecorated several times.
みんなも知っての通り、
But as everyone
お
knows,
父様は黒魔術が大好きなくらいで、敬虔な信者だったわけじゃない。
Father wasn't a devout believer. Yeah. It just really quite surprises me. Why would he make a chapel even though he believes in black magic, i.e. stuff that defies God?
ここで神に祈りを捧げてたなんて聞いたこともない。
Yeah, exactly. I've never come here
私の知る限りでも
hearing him offer
ここに
his
親
praise
方
to
様
God.
がいらっしゃったことはありません。
As far as I know, yeah, the monster would never come here. So why would you have such a passionately made building, even though, you know, you never go there? Like, what is the
ここ
point?
開かずの礼拝堂と呼んで
Yeah, understandable. Yeah, we even call this the sealed chapel,
お
and
化け屋敷のような感じで
Yeah.
薄気味悪く思っておりました。
I see what he can. I definitely see what he means here. Yeah, and I found it eerie, like a haunted house.
– お父様自身全く近づかなかったのに、なぜか年に何度か使用人たちに大掃除を
Yeah,
さ
it's
せて
really
いた。
quite odd. It really gives you the impression there is some sort of other visitor. I don't even think it's Beatrice. I think it's more than Beatrice. I don't know. I just have that intuition. Even though Father even never approached him, never even approached him himself. For some reason, he made the servants give it a major cleaning
常
several
に
times a
清
year.
潔にしていて、まるで
Yeah,
いつ使用する時が来てもい
interesting
いよう
that.
にという感じだった。
Maybe it's just going to be something ridiculous, like the second he sees Beatrice again, he's going to try and marry her or something absurd like that. I don't know. It felt like he kept it clean all the time so that it could be used at any moment.
にもかかわらず開かずの礼
I
拝
know,
堂
it is weird. Like, it's a sealed chapel made by a person, made and really, really careful by a person who doesn't have any well, if anything, has the opposite of worship to God. And is also, what was I going to say? Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
不謹慎だが面白い響きじゃねえか。
I see what he means, actually. Yeah, maybe it's pretty indiscreet to say this, but doesn't that sound
南
pretty
條先
cool?
生はじい様の古い友人なんだ
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah. Dr. Nanjo, you're an old friend of
そのあたり
grandfather's,
の経
right?
緯を聞いたことは
Have you heard anything about it?
ずいぶん昔に聞いたことがありますが、なんと言って
Oh, yeah, of course he does. The question that someone doesn't surprise me. Judging by the fact that he wouldn't tell one of his best friends, I think it probably goes on a really, really personal level. I think it's about witches. I did ask about it once long ago, but I forgot exactly how he dodged my question.
こんなことを言っておりましたっけ。
That's right, I believe he said something
い
like,
つか自分もあそこで祝福を受けることもできるかもしれない。
interesting. Someday, perhaps, I too will be able to receive a blessing
し
then.
かしそれは奇跡でも起きない限り。
Yeah, but unless a miracle occurs, that day will never come.
どういう意味だろうな。
What does that mean?
礼拝
I
堂
know!
ってなんだ。
There's nobody there as well! Such a solitary place. What would he do in a
まさ
chapel?
か自分の葬式ってんじゃねえだろうな。
Yeah, that would make sense. couldn't mean his own funeral, right?
金蔵さんに限ってそんなはずは。
Yeah, fair. If anything, Kinzo's trying his hardest to, you know, extend his life as much as possible. Like, for example, whenever anybody mentioned, for example, the will, you know, he gets so mad. Any mention of death, and, you know, the hatred of his kids as well. That's a good example of that. Like, why would somebody who's so paranoid about his death, and, you know, Nanjo and the alcohol, the green alcohol, weird stuff, yeah, why is he so paranoid about the fact that he's gonna die, even though this is here? Like, it doesn't really make sense. Yeah, I want to believe that's of Kinzo-san.
死後のことより生きている今に一生懸命な方でした。
Yeah, he was a man much more focused on the living now than matters occurring after death. Yeah, I see that.
遺産
Yeah.
問題をこじれさせる種としてしまったようですがな。
Yes, definitely. Yeah, though this seems to be the root cause of the
あ
inheritance problem.
と礼拝堂ですることってなんだろ
Then what would he do in a chapel? Pray?
うな。懺悔も礼拝堂だっけ？
Oh, maybe it could be that. Yeah, confession's done in a chapel too.
何にしろ。
It does sound suspicious. There is nothing that doesn't make this suspicious. Genuinely.
どういう理由かわからないけれど、
I don't know the reason.
おじい様にとってその南條先生の言っていた通り、
But just as Dr. Nanjo said, in grandmother's
奇
eyes...
跡でも起きない限り、祝福を受けられないというのは、こ
Oh,
の礼
that's
拝堂を建て
interesting.
た時から決められていた宿命のようだね。
I mean, religion is about miracle, I wonder. And Burncastle as well. Maybe you can make that connection? I don't know. I have no idea. As you can probably obviously tell.
"どうしてそんなことがわかるの?"
It's actually a really good question. How do you know that?
ほら、あそこにはっきり記されてます。
See, it's clearly written over
ほ
there.
ら、あそこに。
Look, right there. Jotaniki pointed to a relief with rusted gold letters on the arch above the door. It looked like some message had been written there in English. The boss made it clear that the message had been there ever since the chapel's construction. What?
英語は弱いぜ。
Oh, like of English.
何？
What is it?
This door is opened only at probability of...
This door is opened only at probability of...
すまね。英語ダメだ。
Oh my god, I find it so funny that this actually is a key message. Sorry, my English sucks. I gave up after failing to finish even the first of the two lines. I wonder... Oh, that's embarrassing, but that's also really lucky. I gave up after failing to finish even the first of the two lines. George can read it properly, I bet you he can. Business must be so key in this job. Not that the others can read it properly.
確かこれは MBTQ だから。
I'm thinking when MBTQ, so...
いくつのことだっけ？確か
Oh god! I wish these guys would just suddenly become fluent. I really want to discover what's said here. How many did that mean? I think,
とにかくこれはすごいよ。
Anyway, this is incredible.
両手の指じゃとても足りない。
Yeah, adding up all the fingers on both hands doesn't even get
確か
you
に
close.
奇跡でも起こらないとダメだね。
Yeah, to actually understand what's written there because it's in English. Oh, if only there was Google Translate or just some sort of image recognition translator. Oh my god. Only a probability of a miracle? I wonder. standing up all... Yeah, that is weird. Certainly. Oh yeah, that's something that doesn't surprise me. It's quite reminiscent of the old Kinzo-san, who loved using gambling as a metaphor whenever he got the chance. Oh my god, I know. Hey, come on, can everyone read it? Someone tell me what it means too. Oh yeah, of course. She can even read it. Yeah, you've got to at least learn English. Oh, how did you get into high school without even being able to read this much? Oh! Jesus Christ! What the God! Jesus Christ! I mean, I get that Maria's being really quite annoying here, but you don't need to bully her that much. Fucking hell. Mind your own business. Yeah, it's what's written here. How did he get into high school though? Is there something more to it? I wonder. Simply put, it means something like this. Oh, now that is interesting. No, the only thing is that doesn't really make much sense. So, how has Maria... So, unless a miracle occurs, the door will never be open. Unless a miracle happens, you will never be blessed. No, but the only thing is, what is the miracle though, and why has the door actually been opened here? No, but the only thing is the symbolism that this building actually refers to. Why does Beatrice have to follow that? Genuinely. Like, this could be totally irrelevant. It's hard to tell though. Yeah, so it's interestingly saying, the door will never be open unless a miracle happens, and that miracle not happening will also mean that blessing can't happen. Oh yeah, so that would actually... Firstly, gambling, it supports the fact that he uses gambling as an analogy, and also miracles as well, definitely supports that. Grandfather's magic is based on astronomically low probabilities. God. That's really surprising. In other words, a miracle for opening this door will probably require an incredibly vast amount of magical power. So how the genuine fuck has she actually been given the key to open it? Oh god. Nice job, you can shut up now. Fair enough. Yeah, it's actually really quite surprising that she could read that. Rosa-san, did you have Maria take English classes? Yeah, that's fair actually. Looks like it's useless to try and learn English unless you start the sealed chapel. Huh? Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, setting aside whether she was a witch or not, it's rumored that Beatrice actually existed several decades ago. Yeah, and was grandfather's mistress. This is just my imagination. Yeah, maybe this could actually be a chapel for Beatrice. But perhaps the master truly did love Beatrice Summer. By the way, the miracle could be Beatrice reviving. Yeah, however, he was already united. Sorry, married, so they couldn't be united. I see. Yeah, I suppose so. That would make sense. And he is preparing it for any moment, because Beatrice could actually be alive at any moment, he's thinking. If Beatrice was dead and could be revived with the magic of a miracle, then now that grandmother's dead, he can marry her openly. Yeah. I see that. Yeah, and if they married in this chapel, you might end up with a pretty fairy tale-like story, right? I see that. God, that's actually really surprising. That even Rosa, a person that knows Kinzo fully, doesn't think it's really nice.
お父様が今なおベアトリーチェを深く愛してい
Oh
る
yeah,
のは周知の
definitely,
事
yeah.
実
He's gone mad with it, basically. It's still a well-known fact that father still loves Beatrice deeply.
君が悪い
Still,
とは言った
by the
け
way.
れども
Also, even though I said I found it creepy,
礼拝堂の内装はとても華やかだった気がするの
yeah, I seem to remember that the interior of the chapel was
お父様
quite
が
magnificent.
死んだ愛人との結婚式を夢見てこの礼拝堂を建てたという想
I
像
see
は
that, especially because of the fact that,
案外
you know,
外れていない
he's into black magic. He doesn't think the thought of resurrection would be entirely unlikely. I've got my biology exam tomorrow. Of course, I'm thinking about that. It just gets into your mind.
この礼拝堂を建てたその当時から
It's so
おじい
sad.
様はこの教会を使うこと
Like,
は
just degenerative.
生涯ないことを知っていたのだろうね。
Like, why would you waste all this money? Now, to be fair, he probably has so much money that he could actually build something like this without much expense or difficulty, really. By the time he built this chapel, Grandfather probably knew that he would never use it as a church as long as he... I know!
でも
But yeah, he
何かの
prayed.
奇跡
Yeah.
魔女が蘇ることを
Yeah, he
祈った。
totally took a
そ
gamble.
してもしもその奇跡が起こったならここで結ばれようと思った。
And he thought that if that miracle occurred, they could be married here.
なるほど。
I see.
そう考えると確かにここは
Yeah, I
ベ
don't
アトリッ
disagree.
チェ様にとっても
Yeah.
大変意味のある場所ということになりますね。
If you think of it that way, this place would be of utmost significance to Beatrice somehow
決
as
し
well.
て開かれぬ礼拝堂と知りつつ
I know. Even though he knew the chapel would never be open. I know. Hmm.
悲しい恋の話です。
No, I know. It's a story of tragic love. Even though Goro-san was even bigger than me. His words were touching. Oh yeah, you don't have to be. You can be very, very big, but very, very open and, you know, have a big heart as well. So, yeah, everyone was silent. But it seems that they agree with that. Yeah,
開かぬ
definitely. Yeah.
礼拝堂と知りながら
Even though he knew it was a chapel never to be
そ
opened.
れでもなお
I
奇跡
know!
を夢見ていたのでしょう
And he
な。
actually has the means of dreaming now. God, yeah. He still probably dreamed of the day a miracle would occur.
若い日にはとてもロマンチストな方だった。
Oh, Ginzo-san was quite romantic
わ
in
か
his
る気がします。
younger days. I think I understand how he felt. Yeah, I suppose so. That's interesting. I didn't realise that he was actually really romantic.
どうだろうね。
Yeah, I
で
wonder.
も年に4回みんなで入って掃除してたんだろ
I know! Then again, everyone went in it 4 times a year to clean, right?
何が開かずだ
Oh, yeah. I see that, actually. Yeah, so much for it being the
俺たちだっ
sealed
て現にこ
chapel.
うして出入りしてる
Didn't we just go in ourselves?
So
To be
they're
fair,
like
because they had a key. But still, that wasn't a miracle or
鍵を持っ
anything.
てきてカチャリとやって入った
Yeah, no, I agree. We brought the key. Click.
た
And
だ
we're
それ
in.
だけの話だぜ
That's
バカ
all.
バカしい
This is ridiculous. How did they get the key, though? What?
どういうこと
Then what does that mean?
どういうことって何がっすか
Yeah, no, I see what battle means. I think this logic entirely disproves a lot of what's being said. As far as I could tell, yeah, as far as I could tell, I'd just been joking around, finding myself a bit irritated. Yeah, no, I can see that, like, oh my god, yeah, finding myself a bit irritated by the sob story this was turning into. Oh. But then Aunt Loza suddenly jumped on me with a really serious face. Aunt Loza's face grew increasingly pale. Yeah, she's making the connection. Oh, yeah. She looked at the magic circle on the door and then at her hand. Back and forth and back and forth.
どうなさいましたか
What is the matter, ローザさん。
ローザ様。
ねえゴーダさん、
Hey, ゴーダさん。
この礼拝堂の鍵、
Yeah, the keys to this chapel.
源氏さん言ってなかった。
Didn't Genji-san say it?
一本しかないって。
Yeah, now I see it. Still, it doesn't really explain the servants and how they can get in, but still. Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, so how the hell have they actually got the key? Yeah. Oh my god. Wow, I really wonder what she's gonna say.
みんな気づくのが遅すぎ
Oh
る
my god, I know! No, but the only thing is this is a total duplication of the key. It took you all way too long to figure it out. When a kid pulls a prank, it sometimes goes unnoticed by the adults, and the kid who did it gets all disappointed. Yeah, fair, yeah. If such a prank then gets sprung on someone much later, it would really make a kid's day. Yeah, Mariga's celebration now just looked a lot like that. Oh my god.
はい。
Yeah, I really wonder what she's gonna say. Yes, that's
そ
right.
の鍵は一本しかございません。
There was only one of those
親
keys.
方様の大切な礼拝堂の鍵ですので、一本しかなく、
Yeah, is there
癖もあり
really?
ません。
It's the key to the Master's Treasure Chapel, so there is only one with no duplicates.
使用人室のキーボックスに大切に保管されていますが、
It is normally kept safe in the key box in the 7th room, but
そうよ。
that's right.
そしてそれがなくなってたと源氏さんは言ったわね。
Oh, that is interesting. And Genji-san said it had gone missing.
何者かがそれを奪い、封筒に入れてマリアに手渡したのよ。
I mean, she's actually denying the fact that she saw Beatrice?
So それも昨日。
Yeah, we did it yesterday.
なんだって
What the?
ってことはつまり
So in other words,
おかしいじゃねえかよ。
isn't that strange?
そんなバカな。
Oh my god, I know. Yeah, that's
これは
absurd.
妙な話になって
Yeah,
る。
how would they do it and who could have done it? We're convinced that Beatrice has done it, but who knows? Maybe it could have been one of the servants.
どういうことでしょう
What
か
do you mean?
私には何が何だかさっぱり。
He sounds very evasive, but it could also be a genuine statement, which I think is more likely here. Maybe not though. Who knows? Me neither.
どなたか説明してはいただけ
Would you
ませんか
explain it for us? I'm surprised. What Aunt Nanjo's failure to understand definitely wasn't because they were stupid. Yeah, they didn't know. Ah, they didn't know how long the only key to the chapel had been in Maria's possession.
間違いない。
There's no mistake.
閉まってた。
It was locked up.
私が開けたのよ。
I'm not.
間違いなく。
There's no doubt. Andosa kept closing the door, locking it, pulling us it to check the lock, and opening it again. God, she's just totally doubting what she's actually done. Her face is becoming pale again.
私がマリアの封筒から鍵を取り出してここを開けるまで。
Until I took the key out of Maria's envelope and
確か
opened
に
this
この
door.
扉は施錠されていた。
It was definitely locked.
でもこの鍵は封筒に入れられて
I
マリアに
know,
預
it
けられ
is
ていたのよ。
odd, but this key was in an envelope was placed in
しかもそ
Maria's
れは
care.
昨日のお昼前の話なのよ。
It did, yeah. Yeah, it's so early. Such a early time before, well, so little time after they've actually entered the island.
何ですと
What did you say?
それでは
No, I agree. Who could have possibly done it? I thought servants would have been on duty because these people would have been there for not much time. You're right. Yeah, exactly. Maria received a one of a kind key from the woman from herself a witch midday yesterday.
昨日の昼から今朝方、ローザおばさんが開場するまで、この礼拝堂は密室だったことになる。
In other words, from midday yesterday until this morning, when Rosa-san unlocked the door, the chapel was a closed room. Yeah, that is a really good question. Oh my god, no, I see what they mean now. Oh my god, that's actually really true. How did they get those 6 people in there? And yeah, then how did they kill them? Oh, yeah. How could they have actually... It's so... Yeah, the deaths of 6 people has shaken us badly. When we learned about that weird magic circle and the history of the chapel, we felt as though we'd figured out the last part of this puzzle. Oh no, but that's just created another part of the puzzle that was all absolutely trivial. From midday yesterday until this morning, this chapel was a closed room. But our parents were with us until last night. Exactly, yeah. Yeah. How did the couple get into this building? And how did they lock it up again? Yeah, that is weird. That is genuinely so weird though, so it really does pose the question of how the hell could a Beatrice actually physically got in there? Like, I mean, I get that she can open it through doors, but how does she make other people do it? Can she make people she can make people teleport, that's how. That's gotta be how. Yeah, that is properly weird. I mean, I'll just save it now. I've really gotta go to bed. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to just yeah, there's quite a lot. Yeah, there's quite a lot. I'll begin this tomorrow. It'll sort of be like a nice sort of intermission. It's quite annoying that I can't finish this, but yeah, tomorrow's a big day for me, so yeah, I'm gonna have to head out. Fucking sucks that I have to head out in the middle of this, but it is actually really quite interesting, the fact that this is a closed room, because it fully makes sense and it's totally logical. There can't be 2 keys at once, or maybe there could be, I don't know, but that's not likely. They're trying to determine this with human values. Oh my god, that's going to be a really quite interesting mystery, and just to see what they actually think actually happened to these people and how they're going to theorize this as well, because obviously there is not a single key that goes to this chapel. Maybe they're going to think about, I don't know, hidden escape routes or something ridiculous like that. I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't actually be absurd because of the fact that Ginzo's house is very, very big. There probably are a lot of secrets to it. Oh, I'm really quite excited just to see more about, especially these 7 stakes and Beatrice and, you know, her weapons in general, really. And I'm excited to see a chance. I'm just excited to see more fight scenes, honestly. That was a great scene today. Oh my god, that stuff with Kanon and Jessica. I loved that so much, and Kanon's development throughout that. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And also, so sad as well, obviously. Oh my god, Beatrice is such a fucking good villain. I love how bloody evil she is. I love how merciless and reckless, and, you know, just how obvious it is. She is totally enjoying it as well. It's so cool. And, what else? Yeah, just the stuff about the 7 stakes of purgatory as well. They're going to be interesting to learn about. Right, I'm going to go now. See you guys. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow.